Hi, in this tutorial I will review question STATA Assignment 11, question number 2. Let's open up the question and understand it. On the screen you should be able to see the question. So we have a variable IND indicator which takes two values, 0, 1 and -1, depending when the whether on a given day stock generates positive or negative returns. So indicator equals 1 if the stock generates positive return, and the indicator is -1 if it generates negative return. So indicator lag denotes the lagged value of the indicator, and we can generate this lagged value indicator in STATA by the following command line, which you see on the screen. And we want to test the null hypothesis when the whether indicator and lagged value of indicator are independent against the alternative that they are dependent. Let's open up the STATA and let's conduct this testing. Okay, on the screen you should be able to see the STATA. So let's open up the data set and let's generate the daily return. So we type generate G_SP500, which is a growth rate of S&P 500 on a given date, generated as the current price divided by previous day price, and next we generate indicator function, which is -1, and then we replace it by 1 depending on whether daily return is positive or not. SP500 is positive, okay, and we next generate indicator lagged value of indicator, which is IND_N-1. And the trick which does the chi-square testing is tabulate indicator and indicator lag and use chi-square for testing their independence. All right, this basically tabulates the cross-tabulates indicator and indicator lag. So a chi-square test statistic is 0.02 almost, and the probability or the p-value is 89%. So that's important, right, to make the decision whether to accept or reject the H0 hypothesis. So probability of type 1 error is very high if we reject. Likelihood that we are making mistake if we reject H0 is very high. So that's why we decide to keep the H0 hypothesis and conclude that there is no enough evidence to conclude that those two return indicators are dependent on each other. All right, that concludes the tutorial. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much for your attention.